Welcome back. May is National Celiac Disease Awareness Month, and here to tell us more about celiac disease and some gluten-related disorders, we're pleased to welcome the president of Gluten-Free Lexington, Kevin Baker, and also pediatrician and member of the Gluten-Free Lexington Medical Advisory Board, Dr. Sharon Minkus. Thank you both for being with us today.
Thank you.
Well, Kevin, I know we had you on not too long ago talking about one of the events you have with Gluten-Free Lexington, and certainly a growing membership here in Lexington as more and more folks are paying attention to the gluten-free diet. Why is it becoming such a popular item of interest for so many folks?
Well, it's really interesting. It started out as gluten-free products started out as a response to the need of a certain group of people who have celiac disease, and there's millions of people who have it. Although most of them have not been diagnosed. But it was developed for those people. What's really interesting is that, and it's the fastest growing food trend in America the last several years running. But what's happened is it's kind of a topsy-turvy situation. About 90% of the people who are trying the gluten-free diet have not been diagnosed with any kind of medical condition at all. At the same time, 97% roughly of people who have these gluten-related disorders, primarily celiac disease, have not been diagnosed. They don't know why they're sick. They don't know, they're not on the diet, and so it's kind of a backwards situation. But why it's catching on is really kind of interesting. There's several theories, but probably wouldn't have time to go into them. But.
Well, as you said, certainly a lot of people interested in learning more and trying to see if it'll help some of their symptoms as well. And Dr. Minkus, tell us, as he mentioned, so many people aren't diagnosed. What are some of the things that folks should look as far as symptoms? What should they look for and consider maybe this is an issue for me as well?
The reason it's hard to diagnose is the symptoms vary greatly. A lot of symptoms may be gastrointestinal type symptoms, either constipation, diarrhea, gas, bloating, abdominal pain, but the symptoms may also be anemia, osteoporosis, and other neurologic conditions and headaches.
And since your specialty is pediatrics, what is it in particular about children that parents should know as far as looking out for some of the symptoms and how it may show up in children?
Yeah, as I said before, the most common presentation in kids are gastrointestinal type symptoms, but it's very important if there's a positive family history that you talk with your pediatrician or your physician about screening the younger family members.
Well, I know one of the big missions of Gluten-Free Lexington is to raise awareness. Kevin, tell us a little bit about what you guys do and how folks can get involved if they want to learn more.
Well, first of all, you'd go to just check out the website, which is glutenfree, LEX for Lexington, of course, .org. So glutenfreelex.org. We actually have an event coming up this Thursday. I just found out about it last week. It's actually Whole Foods Market in Lexington Green that is sponsoring a gluten-free workshop, they call it. There's a lot going on, but it's Thursday night, 5 to 8 p.m., and we will be there as well. So come out and meet us at Whole Foods in Lexington Green Thursday night.
And I know that there's also a coordinated effort to give children a place as well to learn more and help their families with a diagnosis, right?
Exactly. Yeah, we're trying to start a kids group for both children and their parents to adjust to the gluten-free lifestyle and also educate child health care providers about celiac disease, both screening and treatment, and how to day-to-day deal with the gluten-free lifestyle in schools and in the child's social situations.
Well, thank you both so much for being with us and taking the time to share this. Again, you've seen the website listed at the bottom of your screen, Gluten-Free Lex, if you would like to learn more about Gluten-Free Lexington and all of the events that you guys have throughout the year. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with a check of your forecast.